Every morning I wake up. I stare out my window, feeling like a coward, because I'm too afraid to look up. Because fear, it keeps telling my mind to make up a lie to disguise its truth from my face, like makeup. Because I have a giant problem so big, it can put an eclipse on the sun from my view. No clue on how to kill it. Just my feet moving in every single direction because I didn't feel brave enough to feel I ever could be destined of being something better than average. Like math. My problem didn't add up like I was too afraid to take the test. My chest trembles in fear at the sight of all my peers being like me. Too afraid to peer at the truth and that it might be your worst nightmare. Too big to be contained by dreams, and facts don't cease to exist just because you ignore them. No matter how many times I close my eyes and count to 5, when I open them back up, I still can't acknowledge he's there. He looks like Satan, standing on the shoulders of Shaq, and has eyes like everything I ran for my whole entire life. A giant with the voice of a riot and brings fear like the unknown. His name is Goliath. And in all honesty, Goliath is like the bully who used to pick on me when I was a kid. No matter how hard I tried to be his friend, he still made me eat dirt. And just like now, I would sugarcoat and front the fear I have like I had mind control over him. Because I say scriptures, and he tells me to shut up. And I'll be quiet. But when he leave, I'll be talking again. Just like that. My mind would justify me backing down to him to compromise a peaceful solution so my path is not conflicting with his. Even though God told me I was more than a conqueror, I'm still not convinced I could win. How coward am I, not walking on faith, not walking on water, just walking away from him. So much fear of Goliath that I start losing my fear of him because of him. Goliath, an oversized con artist who ripped the joy from my heart and laughed back in my face like it was his birthright. Told me to step to the side, now I'm straddling the fence like I'm borderline walking in sin, not following God, because if I did, I wouldn't feel the insanity of me walking the same circles again, like it's insanity to me walking the same circles again, like it's insanity to me walking the same circles again, until I'm crazy enough to be convinced tonight I will kill you. I'm feeling like David. Not only am I fighting Goliath, but I'm fighting against being like Saul. Because I know what I heard from God goes against everything that I see like Saul. Because I see Saul telling me my giant's too big, that my faith begins to see Saul. I see by faith and not by sight. I see I won't waver like the sea. I close both of my eyes and I fight this war blind, so I guess you don't see I walk with my word but don't see like I'm Eli. Adrenaline's pumping, walking on water, taking charge over giants, manning up like I'm Eli. And he lies, but the righteous walk boldly as lions. I am a lion, you are a lion. He is not a lion, just a giant that is boldly lying. Open your mouths, roar, show him how a lion sounds. Speak life and death with your tongues. Go, lieth down. Who's lying now? Come on. There's a giant lying before my God, and from his words, all I hear is blasphemy. There's a giant lying before my God, because his words, all I hear is blasphemy. Like it's blasphemy how you can stare down the anointed ones of God like you were better than us. Like you are bold, but I'm bolder. Like I stand on a rock as smooth as a confident prayer. Would you dare play Russian roulette with a bullet-loaded slingshot? The way it pierces through the air into your skull, let it sink so you could think about the God you've offended. But us, what happened to those promises that were taken from us? Why did we let this strong man break into our minds, took half of what we were like a divorce, told us comfortable lies like the word of God is just a bedtime story, instead of another wake-up call? Wake up, y'all. Call out these spiritual problems like you know you will call for an answer. Call me crazy, but I'm crazy enough to believe in the truth, like I'm only supposed to be satisfied with leaving from Egypt because my walk shows I don't believe in a promise. Because the giant is blocking it does not mean the promise is not there. Where are the mountains that humble with oceans like there has been fasting and prayer? Why are you scared to believe that God might be everything that he says he is. Yo, you gotta be strong and courageous. Be fortified. The moment is ours, like we hold time. Just pick up the clocks, rewind back to the minute where God spoke and said he'll be here any second. Put on the whole armor of God, the breastplate of righteousness. I don't have the biggest chest, but it's packed with a whole bunch of heart. A belt, that's right. A belt of truth that holds up everything that I believe, everything that is noble, everything that is covenant eyes, are two white balls full of grace. Above everything I see is salvation. My shoes are the gospel, chasing out the souls like I was running in a race. A shield of faith that makes me confident enough to block out lies. A sword ripping from my mouth like deliverance that screams, I won't lose my mind. Is a prayer in a garden saying, Father, your will, not mine. And my knees are the smartest thing on me. They know if I could bow before God, then I could stand before any man. So I stand like you are nothing. And my knees are the smartest thing on me. They know if I could bow before God, then I could stand before any man. So I stand like you are nothing to fear, and I have nothing to lose, so I can't fall to a giant with an art like an ant, but acts hard like he's a GI, but G, your eyes can't perceive or understand that fear is only what God says it is. So even when the enemy tells my mind to fear, no, I will not fear, because God's love gave fear to fear and made the fear that he gave reign. And God, as the word, became 100% man, died to the flesh. So if I die to my flesh, grow fear of God, then tell me, what are you to a man? What are you to a rock? What are you to a rock? When I hit rock bottom, like I have been wrestling in prayer like Jacob. Some things you will not let go like a pinky promise. So you could run, but you can't hide. But with Christ, this battle is won, and I am seeking you. Like tag, you're it. With a 4-second head start like Fee Fi Fo Fum. Look out, giant. See I come.
If you enjoyed the video, watch Rhetoric 2013 in its entirety. Check out the links below. Also, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and of course, Facebook. We love hearing from you. Join the movement. Subscribe, comment, and please share this video. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.